Oh, it was an incredibly busy week, Tamara. And of course, we also had our NBC Wall Street Journal poll that came out. And then not included on your clips are all just the controversies regarding the NSA programs that came up over the last 48 hours.
Yeah, and also, you know, in the last couple of hours, John McCain has tweeted out that he's headed down to review the situation at Guantanamo Bay Prison today with Senator Feinstein and White House counsel Dennis McDonough.
Yeah, and talk about going from one thorny issue to another. Of course, closing Guantanamo Bay was a promise that President Obama wanted to have early in his first term. He was thwarted mainly by Congress, and yet he is still vowed to close this prison. Tamron, what is interesting is John McCain going, you know, during the 2008 presidential election, John McCain and then candidate Barack Obama both supported the closure of the Guantanamo Bay prison. And so after President Obama's victory, it almost seemed like that this was going to be a slam dunk. This was going to be something that was done, but congressional Republicans had another thing in mind.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, this trip for John McCain with Dianne Feinstein and Chief of Staff Dennis McDonough comes after McCain was in Syria. What are we to make of these actions from him?
Well, he's actually being a player in a lot of things. So not only did he go to Syria's Guantanamo Bay, he is a big mover and shaker in the immigration debate. The floor debate begins in earnest next week, or it actually started today, but the first vote happens next week. So John McCain has been all over the place, and in ways that have a little bit different from President Obama's first term. He has often been more of a partner on some issues than he certainly was during that first term.
But do we know, or do we believe the motive of this trip to Guantanamo Bay is to follow up on the president saying, let's try at it again, meaning the attempt to close down that detention center, that prison where you have more than 100 under that hunger strike? What to do with those detainees?
Well, Tamara, my understanding of it is this is a fact-finding trip to kind of go and see what is happening there. And as you just mentioned, the hunger strike of the detainees has been a very, very big issue. And it'll be interesting to see if McCain comes back arm in arm with Feinstein and White House Chief of Staff Dennis McDonough, and they decide to be able to start twisting elbows of Democratic colleagues on Capitol Hill as well as Republican ones.
All right, another big week. Thank you, Mark. We'll see you soon.
Thanks.